Welcome to week 3 of our monthly challenge, feeding my family of 4 for under $200. If you've missed video 1 and 2, or week 1 and 2, go back and check it out. I'm just doing this quick introduction to reiterate the fact that I'm doing this for my family as an idea because media ask me all the time, how much does it cost me to feed my family of 4? And my answer usually is, I don't look at that. I just look at a whole weekly shop with what that costs. Because I meal plan all around the markdowns that we find, so I was curious to know what it costs us. I understand that not everyone has the ability to get markdowns, so I'm just covering that right away for those that have commented. This is just a challenge for myself because I'm curious to know. So I thought that I would share with you the meals and the markdowns that we have as a little bit of inspiration, and maybe it's something that you could look at. Let me know. Okay, I'm starting off with this pasta because it was in the freezer, so I pulled it out, as well as this sauce we've had before, and just threw it all together. And my son's had chicken nuggets and chips. My daughter wasn't home this evening, so it was just the 3 of us, so I've worked out the pricing for that. So here, the pasta and the sauce, and then my son's dinner, and I've put that all together. So $3.25 to feed the 3 of us, or about $1 each. So I'm pretty happy with that, and it was a quick and easy meal. No doubt I probably had Zumba that evening, so I had to get out the door. I got these chicken nuggets marked down, and there was actually 4 in a pack. Originally they were $10, can you believe it? So I'm super happy that I was able to get them as a markdown. The rest just got thrown into the freezer. You'll see them coming up later. I've got some broccoli and some cauliflower that no doubt would have got marked down as well. And then again, my son's had chicken nuggets and chips. We've got the chicken schnitzels that way here, and my daughter's had the panko chicken with chicken nuggets and chips. So I've worked out all the costing that's here. I didn't put in there the price for my daughter's chicken panko because I think I just found it loose in the freezer and was like, I have no idea where this came from or whatever. So I didn't put a price down to it, and sometimes that's what happens. So my pricing might be a little bit off by the time you sort of get around to the end of it, but so be it. And there's items in here that we've gotten for free, or we've got super marked down that I've forgotten the price. So everything is just an average. Next up, we're having tacos for dinner, and I remember that I got this mince for $4.95 a packet, and I remember thinking that was amazing because a packet of this mince is usually right around $6 or $7, so even when it was marked down, it would have come down to about $4.95, so that's why I've used it. I did incorporate the price of this taco seasoning. I just put $1, but I'm pretty sure it came from a freebie from like Woolworths Bunch or something like that. And the taco shells, I forgot to put the price, but I'm pretty sure that we had them left over in the cupboard as well, because I think they came as a freebie from one of the everyday rewards extras as well. So I had stuff coming in left, right and center this time, so I've worked out all the costing that's there. So $5 to feed the family of 4. So I got some sausages that were marked down, probably not the best price, but still a saving is a saving. And I ended up with this diced lamb, so I was really happy with the price of that. I divided up into 2 lots because my daughter doesn't like when we have roast beef it have flavoring already on it, so I divided that up to wrap it up for like a roast. You would have seen that in a previous video. So I've made sausage rolls for my son with mashed potato, and hubby and I have just had those leftover schnitzel pieces, and then my daughter's had the lamb that I just had wrapped up in alfoil and thrown it in the oven to cook. So here is all the pricing that we have here, and again $4 to feed the family of 4. The next night, no real main video, just of what we've eaten. So chicken nuggets and chips, panko chicken, chips, broccoli and cauliflower, and then hubby and I had the more chicken schnitzels again because, as I said, I'd found about 2 or 3 different packets at the time and threw them all in the freezer. So I was just starting to clean out the mini freezer as well, and we would have had a pretty busy week. So I'm clearly just cooking things that I can easily throw into the oven. The next night we're back trying to clean out the freezer. Do you see how bad it is? There's just stuff everywhere.
And I got these satay dumplings from Woolworths. I no doubt picked them up because they were half price, $4.95. And I no doubt would have had like 10 times the points on all frozen goodies. So there was method in my madness. And because we are in the process of clearing out the freezer and trying to find things that are cheap, we've got these leftover spring rolls that I had from an Aldi challenge that was well months ago. And we have some leftover peas from a veggie packet again from the Aldi mixed veg. My daughter doesn't like peas, so I've picked them out. And there's some carrot and corn in there that I probably allocated into the pricing. I think I've been generous with the pricing because when I buy a bag of carrots, it's usually around $1. I'll get 3 or 4 packets to try and stock up where I can to try and save a little bit of money. Still in the small freezer and a different shelf this time. Look at everything just carefully balanced to one another. So I've got this squid that was left over from previous, so I've got half the packet still left there. The boys had the leftover taco and some shredded cheese, lettuce, and there's some more shells there, so that would have been left over from the previous time. And I've just had this squid with the lettuce. No doubt my daughter wasn't home this evening, hence why there's no separate meal for her, because we only had a small amount of tacos. That's what happens sometimes, so you just do a bit of a workaround. It's why I'll have smaller meal options in the freezer too, so it's easier to cook. So I've put together all of the prices per meal that we have here, and this actually came out to be a pretty cheap week at only $32, which is really good. $4.66 a night or $1.16 per person. So that is so good because it means we have a little bit extra to spend next week should we need it. But I think we're on track and we're doing really, really well. Let me know what meal that you enjoyed the best and if there's any markdown specials that you found this week. Thank you so much for watching. I so appreciate you and I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye.